Okay, we start. So the afternoon lecture session. As I already promised to you this morning, I gave the link here. Simply register your website. It's very simple. This will lead to something like this, and you guys just fill it up on the name of the website. Okay, you can copy the name, and you define has some description. Okay, describe or tell about what your website going to provide some function, something, whatever, to describe it. Of course, it's in English. Okay. Okay, good first. When you complete this project, you can put the name in. And this for this week. I suppose next week we will have all filled up, and next week will be week 4, right? The week 4. So basically, we have a 12 week, right? 12 week for the lab session. And okay, and with one more letter, so sorry. So I give you the time, okay, 2 months, right? So far for this week will be 2 months, 8 weeks. So I hope you will spend this the time fully and complete to have the good results of the website. And later on, you can use your website to put on your CV, something you will complete and did. Um, all right, and this week you will maybe you will have the outside document from this cell. You just give me a link to your Google Doc. Describe something you are doing from the week 4 until 11. Okay, and something you would like to ask for information or whatever you are in trouble and have something in mind, you can call me directly in the lab session every lab and also the lecture session every Wednesdays. And so far we have the front part, but we have only 6 lectures in the afternoon. You know that already, right? We have only 6 lecture hours in the afternoon, and later on we just have the morning. Okay, after the 6 week we have only morning. So even in the lab session, you guys also have the time and update me the progress, how far it's going. Okay, and if you need any advice, just tell me. Okay, my name on the list is okay, the order here, and I would like to ask about okay, where this is website, this advice is okay. You need any further improvement, and this is okay. Something is wrong, or semantically or technically. Okay, because somehow, okay, you do everything perfectly technically, but you put everything together. I mean that you put everything together to make holistic view. Okay, the holistic the relation between everything you put on your website. Okay, it's not just okay. It's a library or whatever you want to put it out there. It's not our way, right? You see, in the industry and on the web, the website that has a specific message, right? Also specific objective. Okay, this website for information, like all you. Okay, it's a one-way route static website. You see that? ou.edu.bn is the information website, right? Could you have any interaction and register, comment, etc. on your website? No. Okay, so have a vision. Not from all you have linking to all you library, right? Have you have access to library, all you library, including talk, all you etc. Okay, that happens. Then everything. You have the account, right? And the other thing. But you all use the interface feature for information. Standing. So you see the everything, not to put everything together, even your faculty have the patient, but it's only information, right? Something like that. So to think of the topic, maybe personal about yourself, you want to have nice information, everything in my study, education, my project is like the active, the informative series of yours. Or something more commercial, like a website to sell things. On the website also shows information, but for this organization, this school of the organization. And maybe you have, but remember that you pick something for your own sake. So it means something you really like to do and want to make it and want to fulfill it. It's not okay, I picked a random something to course because it's called required blah blah blah. Because later on, I hope that you will use this website and later on when you learn more about database, for example, you can build up a really detailed and complete website with the server side. Alright? Yes, I put it here as open the access for all of you to edit the file to fill it up here with your job. And this morning we complete the first part of the HTML, the lab session, right? And now, for this week, officially we come into the CSS, the format of your HTML document. CSS is short for cascading style sys. Okay, you see the middle, the X style, right? That's the keyboard for everything. And last week I already tell you or give you the hint about CSS, right? How we can use it to format any element of the document. So again, I would like to repeat and emphasize that document, when I say about the word document, I mean an HTML file. Okay, document or HTML file is equivalent, right? In the context when we say it somehow in the language processor. Alright, it describes the element displayed on the screen, or we can say the formatting, right? The style, the appearance, something. As I said, with CSS, there's a lot of work. How it could be? What do you think we say about save a lot of work for developer, for the designer, web designer? You remember? Something we already mentioned. The same time. Why? Remember, we have three ways to put the style from the element, right? And somehow I say like. So, for example, with the heading, for example, okay, I have the attribute, and I have this, right? And the third place. The second place is here now. And the next one, we have the clothing, because it's a pair. You still have the we have body, and inside we have we define the style. It's not with the different. And inside the style, the format is different, right? We start with the name of the task. Remember? For example, I define for age year, 8-year-old. I can use age 1, AC, right? 7, 13, should done. For example, I have a 1 and P. What is P for? Yes, and A. Apple. 8. A go with a breath. Is it you right? The leg. Remember 8. And we have this morning we had the session A, we had the English, right? And before we had something on release, right? This item. We have table, right? Last week we also mentioned about table. We have table. Inside table we have table heading. Table row, yes. Table row for the table. Data. That's Excel. And with this, we can have a lot of data element, and then this one. And inside here, something like here. Okay? Whatever, right? Okay, the white, pink, color, background color, etc. It's okay? Alright. And the throat, putting all of them outside CSS1. So when you program they talk about CSS, it saves a lot of time for developer. Okay, so which way you think the most saving time for developer? Okay, save time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, or 3. Or both of them. Or 1 is save time for the developer. You're sure, huh? The second, save time. What the effect of the body section when we define for H1 PP format? It will apply for all H1 for all P1H, right? So same time, is it? Some say yes, some say no. Why? Why do you say no? Okay, so you mean the way we define here is not comprehensive or something? Okay. You think that they should take it out? Okay, let's talk about the statement of work. What do you mean statement of work? It's mean when you define and you format something for the elements. It saves time for you. So for this page, not right. In line, so it means if you want to define for H1 or to 6 or 7, 6, am I correct? It's from H1, H1 to 6, 61 small, right? Am I correct? Okay, check it out for me, please. Yes, I think that if you want to define something different from the default format, different from the default format, you have to define in line. So everywhere with H2, you have to define the start. Instead, if you define A2 or Y1 or some here, you don't have to make it in line. Okay, so it's the time from 1 to 3, right? In the document, in the current document. And so you say that, okay, you don't like this way, right? You want to separate the A1, A1, P, P, A, different. Or you mean that it could be taken out for different, to do different file, right? You mean if you prefer this way. Okay, that's a different situation. Situation here is they talk about the same, maybe same time and convenience for developer later on when they want to change something on the side, the opener of the file. Instead of open the whole document, right? The HTML, they should open the CSS file. You understand that? If they want to change something, they should open CSS file. And normally CSS file is small file, smaller than the whole document about the thing out there. Okay? That's the difference that even they also yes, same time also. So you can see the difference between from the first to the second and the third. Yeah, and we control the layout of multiple web pages as on as once. It means they control the layout of multiple web pages on at once. Multiple web pages means many other documents, right? In some cases, it's the case. For example, one CSS is used by many documents. Okay, many documents will use it format. So it's really good deal, right? We already arguing. We have to define only one CSS file and we use it for all documents on HTML file. Because you see that basically and I can see logically on the website they have the same format for the whole website system, the whole site. For example, our OU also, we have the color and the banner everywhere with the same color, the same font size. Okay, when you switch to the other page, it's the same. You see that at the office? It will be different, but for our purpose. But it will be I can say that it will be trouble the user if you will see something really different happen. Open OU as an example. You see the format required uniform from document to document. You see here? You see here on top, right? Here's a link. Here's a link. Simple, it's a link. Okay? Maybe it's a link to support the page or to the other page. Yeah. And here we see, we can call it, how to call it? Like menu, right? Like menu. WebApp. And we go back, I go to your, here. Click on this. Oh, what's wrong? Internet connectivity? Oh, because that's special, right? Okay, let's waiting. We open the different tab. Okay, the active faculty. You see from here, you see the same color, right? All letters white and blue, right? And the size, the phone is quite similar, right? It's not big difference. Comment. Yes, welcome, okay. And here also the banner with the here is floating picture, right? And we have the menu. From this side we have the new, right? Order by date, the latest, etc. Here's the news, the hotline, the headline news. This screen with information here. Click on that. Okay, we went forever. Skip it. External side sheets are stored in external. Okay, the fourth way they call it external. So it's file. Okay, let's see to this. I don't like the way I prefer to keep the original. No. Put it here. Yes. Here we have some output with the card yeah, the sizes. For example, before this slide, they had the color, right? And the text, the font, or something. No slide is a blank. Slide this one, something like this. And then on top, on the right, in the body, in the center, on the right, on the left, and something in the bottom. Here for the side one. Okay, let's try this out. Here you see they have the inside the head and the spine. They have the body. So the whole body will have the color for background is light blue. Okay? For the heading one, the color is the white and the text alive in the center. For paragraph, we have a family. It's the name of the phone family, but bananas, phone size 20, and that's it. And here, they apply in the body. I told you that you want something appear or have shown in the document you put in the body, right? For the heading is something for setting, so something you can figure out. Here, we have the heading, right? One heading one, and then the content, my first is an example, and one paragraph, with this is a paragraph. And we don't need to have any size attribute here because we already defined for the H1. We have the color white and the text align center, right? We have the minus association example is the center, right? Alignment. And the paragraph, we have the font, the diameter and the font size 20. For example, here, okay, maybe you change to 15. If we change, right? Is it okay so far for this? Everybody? It's okay? You can do it yourself. Try it yourself with slide 4. The number 4, slide number 4 is the chapter 3 official slide, PDF slide. Yes. You click on this, you can play around as usual, right? I told you that, okay, let's try to take around and learn. It's not for fun, right? learn new thing and experiment thing by yourself. All right. Yes, that's syntax. I think here also have, but I opened this already. Make it bigger for you to see. Here's the syntax. And this is the syntax for the CSS definition in the head setter. Okay, we have the selector. It means the name of the task or the elements of the document. From this case, for this example, it's a heading 1. And we declare for the colors is blue, okay, and the size of the font is font size 12. And remember, we have this semicolon between the property and the value, no equal signal or equal sign. Okay, and we remember to open and close the block with the sign. It's okay? It's okay for you so far? It's the syntax. Of course, we can add more, right? It's more we define the other things, alignment, etc. And basically, the property name and the value separated by a column is the key, the unit of the CSS, this value declaration. Communist, selector. Okay, we have many kinds of selector, right? Here they listed for you the 5 categories. Simple selector. Select elements based on name, ID, and class. Based on name, ID, and class. Combinator selector. Select elements based specific relationship between them. Yeah. Combination compile between selector. Special class selector, special element selector, attribute selector. And here it's a symbol highlight. Here's the element, right? P element on the page will be center aligned with the red tag color. That's for the case with the element. P is the element, so it's a task element of the HTML, so it's already defined the element. You remember that last week we did experiments with a user-defined element, right? We can name any element and we define the style, remember? And here we have the selector and the ID different, right? It's not the name of the task, but it's the ID attribute. Okay, for example, here we have different, right? We have this before a name. A naming we call this for this situation is selector, but it's the ID references. Tag alike color also. The con is the ID. So it's important. So I open it up for you to see because it's different and it's new for you now. You see that it's okay from here, but what's new here for you? This sign, right? You see this sign? Before the name and para one. Can you guess it's the element, the document, or the user defined? Yes, yeah, because I did put for this and we try to figure. It's not like age or image or the other type. It's no type with its name, right? No type with its name. But we have a signal, the sign signal for HTML to know that this is refer to the ID somewhere in the document. Has somewhere have the name of that's name with not name. We have the defined with the ID and the ID is paragraph one. So nothing happened with the document until from here we have the paragraph, and this paragraph different, right? We have two paragraph one here with hello, paragraph two. This paragraph is not affected by the style. We have two paragraphs. But the first one has the ID, right, attribute. And the ID is in the paragraph one. You sound similar, right? You know that in the header we have a paragraph one with different style from here. Okay? And this only for this paragraph, not the other. So in case it's the same, it's also paragraph, but there's some place in the document, in paragraph we want to highlight to have different formats. Okay? You put it in ID, the name, whatever you want to name it, whatever. And remember, in the head setter, we should define it how this look like different from the other paragraph. Maybe the color, maybe the style, or maybe the font, something like that. So basically, in this case, we see the no CSS for paragraph, right? No paragraph, no define for P, right? It means the format for P will be by default. By default, we color is black, right? Background color is white, right? Something like that. And take a line is left, right? That's the default. But if have the ID paragraph one, or maybe paragraph one here, it's not just background, it may be the head. Figure out whether it can apply or not. We can do experiments everyone, right? Has something in mind to make it. For example, I also use this. What do you think it would be work out for me? This game, draw for testing with heading 3 and para. Stop it. I want to stop it. Can you read my mind? I use the ID. Okay, so it's anchor thing. It's the ID, but I use it for a free. Okay, because it is defined, it just mentioned the ID. It's not related to any element, right? Okay, let's see, huh? So we should put here also red, right? Red color and center alignment. But for heading 3. Okay? You understand what I'm going to try? I use the format for the ID paragraph 1 and I use it for the heading. It's not the paragraph. Because you know that. Here, just paragraph 1. But it doesn't mean the paragraph 1 will be applied for paragraph, heading or whatever, right? Unlimited, right? Okay? If you define for P, okay, just for P. But for ID, it means something special out there if everybody wants this to take this for granted. Something, okay, it's a free thing out there, everyone just want to use it to take it. Okay, whatever your heading, your image, you in the table, you in the list item, order list or unordered list. Okay? Whatever, because now it's don't say that it's paragraph only for paragraph. Okay, but let's see now. Yeah, it's working, right? So it's really something like you define a format, a style, something, and you can apply for whenever you like. If you have a need for the same format to put in the documents. Maybe if inside the table is the same, or the list or something. You can try it. Okay, you see this point? Everybody? For the ID? Very flexible, right? So the ID is something more flexible and can be reused everywhere in the document across the elements, across the element, the whole document. Quite powerful, huh? Okay, go back here. Now I prefer to have this page. Yep. And remember, when you name for the IDs, it cannot start with a number, just one character and then follow whatever you want. It's not allowed with a number. Here, class selector. Here we have, from here we have, so far we have the element, right? Element selector is a P, A3, etc. And recently we have the ID selector, right? Okay? ID selector is okay for you. Element is alright, right? And we learned this last week. And with class selector, different definition, class. For class, select is specific class attributes. Select with class with a period character. So the use period dot or we call a dot. Instead of this for ID, right? And now we have this dot center. That's similar, right? Like text alignment, center, left, right. Remember? So it's center. It takes the attribute or the attribute of the class or something we don't know before. So they define for anything go first and the elements of the HTML, right? Heading, paragraph, list item, etc. with the center. So when they define with the center, they have this attribute. So it depends on the element. So it's just applied for elements. More detailed check example. Here we have the spine, we have the center, it's the class, selector, CSS, then the line center, the color red. And the body is bottom, and the body we have the H1, we have the class center. Here, it's me the class here. Center, H1, and here also. And here you go. The same, right? So what different with class and ID? You see, it seems like the same line, the same result, but what's the difference here? And then you see the way it define different sign, right? And center, class center. Okay, I check it out. I will open for you the dictionary for class values. Here we see the other example, right? Like the class city, right? And and in the body we have this applied with the class city. And here we have this applied for class city also. So when we use class and when we use ID, right? It looks like the same, right? We define something, the format, and somewhere we want to use it, the call it out. But different here. We use class equal or ID equal. So what's the difference? So far we don't see different, right? I go further with you. No, in the example I mentioned here before, right? Idea also can reuse it. You see, for different elements. Ah, okay. So we have the other paragraph. It cannot. You mean that? Okay, let's run. Let's run. You mean this? You mean this is impossible, right? Because it's table on one. Yes. No problem. Yeah. Yeah, it's gone. So I'm going further with here. The difference between the selector ID and class. Okay. Normally the selector is just the element of paragraph. Okay. So far we go into ID and class. We see the structure, everything is the effect is like the same. You can reuse the ID with and class. We just call the name, right? A bit equal. If it's a class, it just call it class. If it's ID, call it ID. Okay, let's see. Let's check it out. This one is tutorial. You know, tutorial points. It's a good page. Have you heard it? Maybe not yet. Okay. Um, okay, for the syntax we find, right? For us, it's okay with the syntax with the symbols hashtag, right? That hashtag symbol, right? And here's um, the second. Okay, only one ID selected can be attached to an element. Hmm. Multiple classes selector can be attached to an element. Yes, theoretically, like that. Okay. Unit ID unit in a page and can only update as for one element. Class can be applied for multiple elements, so it could be multiple times. But let's check it out because they even mention the version, right? Version of HTML maybe so far different. Here they don't say about the year of this. Okay, it's brand new, right? The most significant difference that you should know is that an element can have only one ID selector. Why an element can have multiple class selector? However, you identify elements on the names assigned. Okay. So it's look like it's a name assigned, right? We define in the style in the header, and when you use it, we just call the name, right? Call the name and the size. So far not good, right? With this letter, multiple element.
Đúng rồi, kiểu ví dụ như một element là nó có được gắn nhiều ID là một cái bên một element có một việc đó.
Có nghĩa là nó ok mình thử rồi, let's try. Okay, for example, here we have ID, right? You mentioned we have in the other ID. Oh, okay. And we define later on, ID, okay, B2. Of course, we have to define for B2, We'll try. B2. Okay, figure out maybe something. Back. I remember this time, right? Black color, you prefer something? Which color do you prefer? Pink. Something else? Okay. You smell this experiment? Yeah. Yeah. Cho nó giống ở trên kia. Okay, we have P2 ID, IG, P2. Check it out. It's not working, right? Huh? Not working. It doesn't change the background color, right? But if we đúng rồi, okay, something like this, right? Or like this. You know how to comment? I forgot. Yeah. Here, but for the touch. Yeah, the same. A lot up here, no. I just remove paragraph and check it out. Yeah. But if I put it back, but order, right? I put the go. You see? So it will be by order. Huh? You understand what I mean? It's booked by order. So if you gave it to ID, it will apply the first ID. Okay, and speed is different, right? Hmm? So it apply only one ID for ID CSS selector. But for class, so for class here we all only have one class. We should create more, right? Maybe it's easy. We can have the right. The color is blue. Okay, so we have a center and right. It have different. So what does it mean? Understand, right? For this, for something we have both center and both right. It understand, right? Okay, maybe I have this blue. You understand what I mean? Okay, in case you want to have more than one class, it's the semantic. Okay, you want format this and the others. Yeah. Okay, I just mentioned changes the blue, and here I don't care the color. Okay, I don't care the color. At the center, I have the blue. So here I had class apply class center and blue. Copy, huh? Copy. I'm very lazy. Is it comma or something? Can you guess? Or nothing? The property, right? Is it property? Property? Blue, huh? Class center. Yeah, no color, right? No color is going to back to the default, black. So center is mean align center, but no change for the color. So it means that the black. All right. Center black here black, and here also center black. But apply the other class of blue, but it's not applied here, right? Yes. For this, we have the ID. They have both ID and class, right? For this division, huh? For this task. And for this, they have the ID here, and class. And from the others side, they have class. So it means that it doesn't mean it's the same task, but it's the other level. Huh? And then they compile ID class. One, two, it means one here is ID, right? ID, right? Huh? We have start simple. Remember, it's for ID, right? And here for class. Okay. Huh? Okay, the hat, okay, and together. Double class letter, 3 and 4. So define is the same for class 3 and 4, the same content. So it doesn't work the way we experiment, right? In no case, like header is the ID, right? It's the ID and class.
với tiếng hai cái ID là có hình thì
Ah, yeah. And in the content, and we have class, right? And this, uh, here we have the division class. Of course, I had to define the class, right? Here, they define the class here. Excuse me. Hello? Hello? Ôi trời. Số bao của quý khách sẽ bị khóa trong 2 giờ tới. Okay. Here they define for class, block, like something, and here. So it means they compile inside, right? So it means the class red border box free class. So we go back to our website, our example. There's a lot here. So if I want center and also blue, I should put it like this. Okay, so this paragraph I apply to class center and blue, like this example. You see, red border box. Okay. Alright. That's easy. We just follow because the inventor, right? We use the yeah. We got everything, yeah. 2 class, center and blue. We have center, blue, and put value. This is syntax. Okay. Done. Okay, I will put this link to the MS for you guys further in case of multiple class ID selector and different with ID and class. Okay. You go further, have time and play around. Okay, this I already mentioned. Inline was inline here. The style and with the string, long line string, and in the head section, we have the task slide and put everything here. For this case, you know that we can get here. Main is class, right? It's class, and GFG is class also. Grid class. Okay? For here, they use class and they call the name. If they use many classes, call the name and spaces. Okay? Hello. Alright, it's on the slide, the 12th slide. And external, that is separate this CSS file, they take it out the slides. And check it out. And here is an example of CSS. CSS just the definition of selector and the value selector. Body is element selector. Document is class selector. She is class, but this is the IP selector. Okay? It's okay so far, everybody? We have 3 kinds of selector, right? Element. Here we have the body. Document is made is a class selector. And it is the IDs. Okay? And they collect it out and they put it inside the file kids CSS code. You can name it the file CSS up to you. So far so good. Okay. Any question? You can get this right. Okay, and then how to include the CSS file into HTML? All right. Yeah, we have link. It's a task for you with a reference. Link, reference, and relation. Relation of the link is the style sheet, the style for the sheet for the document, and the header href. It's the name of the file. It's a relative path, right? Relative URL, right? And you can use the absolute URL if you refer to a library of CSS somewhere. Okay, if you download it, you put on the server, you can have the relative link. Or if you just refer the CSS style from the library of Bootstrap or the other kind of library for CSS, you just put the link, the long link, the absolute link here. It's okay? So we need to have the link task with a relation defined for style sheets and then the URL. It's a ref attribute for the link. And then we can link this CSS file to the document. Okay, everybody? Remember, we have the link task and we have the attribute with rel is the relation, and the kind of the relation is the file sheet, the file for the document, and the path of the URL, the href, is an absolute or relative URL. It's up to you. And somehow you see they use the absolutes because they use the library, CSS library out there. Okay, you see a lot of HTML. You open the source of the page and you see the link and the href.css, but the before is a long and complete link. So you see, they refer to a library somewhere with the absolute link. In the body, we have the class. You use the class main, you use class GFG, we do the ID git. You see from here, we cannot see what is main, what is CSS class, nothing, right? Until we have the right to see the git file. So some kind of is more secure for the website, right? Your website, people from here they don't know the define the format for main class because it's in the GIF file. And somehow the GIF file is not easy for people to open it, right? So it's kind of the layer of security somehow. Yeah. Here the output, for example. And priority of CSS, you get the priority. For example, one document has this frame type of CSS. So what do you think? For example, inline defined for paragraph, the style for paragraph, and also include the CSS file defined for a paragraph too. So what the priority? You can get the following. The most priority, right? It's like when the traffic hours, traffic jam in the rushing hour, we have the policeman, right? And the traffic light, right? Because for emergency case, if the policeman stand there with the how to say with the visual, something that and he or she conducted the traffic with the highest priority, right? and without that the traffic lights, right? Okay. So the priority will go with 1, 2, 3. The most second and the third. If in case they all three define the format, the style for the paragraph, for example. So it will go first with inline, and then check the header, and last the external file. Người ta gọi là giống như trường hợp như thế này là trường hợp, có nghĩa là người ta đã tổng quát rồi và dùng một cái form chung, đúng không? Nó sẽ apply nếu mà document nào xài thì có cấu trúc cái tag link, đúng không? Rồi deletion, style shift, rồi sau đó là extract, đúng không? Cái name của cái file này đưa vào cái document đó. Nghĩa là automatically những cái gì define trong cái CSS file này có thể là paragraph này, rồi có thể có những class, có những ID, đúng không? Whatever trong CSS này, đúng không? Sẽ được đưa vào trong HTML để mà xài. You call up the name of ID, call up the name of class, call up and use the element, the format will be applied. Okay? And for this situation, in one document, in one HTML file, we define again about paragraph, etc. Why? We already have this, but we still do this. It means that you want to define some style. You want to have some place in the document different from the uniform or the normal format. Okay? And for this, it's directly for specific elements. We want specific style. Okay? In the word, we can say that this is the least priority, in the middle, and the highest priority. Cô cũng dừng ở đây giải thích như thế này, trong cái tình huống như thế này nè. Ví dụ mình include cái file CSS vào trong cái document rồi, đúng không? Có nghĩa là trong cái CSS file sẽ define khá nhiều thứ trong đó. Ví dụ là định nghĩa cho H1 chẳng hạn, là heading 1. Heading 1 là nó sẽ là có kích cỡ là 50, đúng không? Và nó sẽ in đậm, ví dụ vậy. Có nghĩa là nó sẽ apply for all document for the A1. Nhưng mà trong document của mình HTML, tại sao mình lại vẫn muốn định nghĩa lại cho H1? Cái này thì tùy cái người design, người ta nghĩ tình huống mặc dù mình đưa vào là mình ý đồ mình sẽ xài A1 bên này, đúng không? Nhưng mình sẽ có sự khác biệt đối với document này không có xài cái đó nữa, hoặc là có một số chỗ, đúng không? Trong cái này cụ thể là nó không có xài H1 theo cái định nghĩa bên này, cho nên nó phải định nghĩa lại. Nhưng mà nó sẽ xài những cái thằng khác của cái thằng CSS này đưa vào, các bạn hiểu không? Thì nó định nghĩa lại ở đây để chúng ta. Còn tình huống từ 2 mà chuyển qua đây là sao? Có nghĩa là 2 là nó đã có 2 rồi, đúng không? Có nghĩa là nó mặc định cho H1 trên này là được phục tất cả giống nhau. Dưới body và có A1 cái là sẽ apply mọi thứ trên này đã được định nghĩa, đúng không? Nhưng mà trong trường hợp nó sẽ có tình huống có thể là cũng là paragraph, nhưng mà cái paragraph này mình muốn nhấn mạnh, mình tô đậm, mình đổi màu đỏ, đúng không? Mà nếu mình không định nghĩa inline thì tất cả mọi thứ nó giống nhau mất rồi, cho nên inline mới ra đời. Các bạn hiểu không? Để nhấn mạnh tại chỗ đó cùng paragraph. Ok, đó là cái thứ tự ưu tiên, cho nên là khi tại chỗ một cái element H1 chẳng hạn, mà nếu không biết cái định nghĩa cái này là màu gì hay là trong kia cái gì, mà này ở đây nói màu xanh thì nó phải ưu tiên là màu xanh, sau đó chấm hết, nó không có theo mấy thằng kia, bởi vì cái này là ưu tiên số 1. Ok, sau tình huống dĩ nhiên mà không có cái này thì mới tới cái này, đúng không? Có nghĩa là nó sẽ coi trên cái head này, nếu có định nghĩa H1 là màu đỏ thì nó ưu tiên màu đỏ, nó không cần phải mở và không cần phải đặt trong cái file này nữa là H1 là cái gì, được chưa? Bởi vì nó là ưu tiên trước với cái này. Alright, còn trường hợp không có cả hai thì cái này mới được share project ra. Đối với tại cái element đó khi nó đặt HTML từ trên xuống dưới trong phần body á thì nó show content đó. Okay, clear? Okay. So for this priority, they deal with the different situation and they deal with some exception, right? Exceptional case. Okay, simple. Follow with selector. We have a simple, so far we just around simple element. We have the ID, we have the class. Huh? So if, mhm. Okay, then a link to a lesson, a unit of formatting when language styles. Okay, even they have a lot of here. You can have a look further. Now I open this for you. This session we have not yet go to. We just finished with class. Okay, let's check it out. Check it out with the. Oops. We continue with the lesson. No. I close it because it's okay. Finally, we have. In this case, we have different color, right? Different CSS. We can say different CSS. But normally, I see the other faculty that has the same with green. Oh, you guys have a T-shirt also is the same color, right? Orange. Orange. You have the t-shirt there. Faculty have a t-shirt. The color is also orange with this color. Orange, I remember the football team Holland. You know Holland football team with the color Holland. Oh, Manchester. Oh, the something color. Oh, I'm not a big fan. I remember every Cantona. Every Cantona is from Holland. Is it right? Is it right? Because I remember when I was a student, sometimes because he's handsome, right? Really handsome. He's still alive. And now he's famous of the documentary of the David Beckham on Netflix. Yes, yes, yes. Also, yeah, I really enjoyed the series. Every a few days ago, Chandabin, Chandabin, French series, passed away. So I'm a big fan of French. We can study English and have an up and down time with friends. Okay, goodbye, Chandabin. Bing. You know that guy? Chandabin in the French series? No? Jeff Chanel, Jeff Chanel. Very cute, huh? Very sensitive, yeah. Wow. I'm going to that. We here with selector. Yeah. In the example, only P element class center will be red and center. So in this case, we have the other way of the kind we can define specific class for specific element. Here for P center. Okay, P in paragraph, right? Center is class, the attribute of paragraph. And have this. Somehow you can imagine that when you open the wing in doc file, we see they already defined by default for you the heading 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 something, right? But you can change it, modify. Okay, you can change. Okay, from the heading one, currently they have the black color by default, right? You change to different color. So it's same like here. You can change the value of the class of the element. Element can also refer to more than one class. Okay, we already go through with class, center, and large. Of course, we have to define center and class for the class. Class cannot okay the same for ID, right? So the ID and class cannot be named with the number. It start with the character with the number. Okay, universal selector. So in case you want something applied for all document, we just use the star. Okay, apply for all element of HTML. They call it every HTML element. And grouping select grouping. Being select is the same by definition. Look at the following. Okay, the element the same style. Okay, for this you see the same, right? S1, A2, P is the same definition of the declaration of the CSS. So they group. We did this already, right? We group it A1, A2 with the comma. P because it has the same content inside the bracket. Okay, so far so good. Okay, here's the exercise for you to test yourself to finish this part. Set the text color of all P element to red. So what we should put here? On element, on P. So P, right? And text color to red. So we have color, right? Background, we have background, but text color, just color. And we have this. No, right? Yeah. So Miss answer. What's the slow to internet connectivity? Is submit again. Nothing happened. Submit answer correct. Okay. And go to the net. We have a form exercise. Okay. Someone comment here and fill it in. Set a text color to red for element with ID para 1. Okay, from the slide. Okay, you. The guy in red. The guy in red. Yeah, come up here. Are you okay? Come up here and do this exercise. Feel the.
Cứu trời. Ủa làm gì vậy? Mà nhập cái gì mới được chứ? Thì biết không? Có cái đâu? 331. Dấu gì? Dấu gì? Hết cũ rồi. Giờ sai rồi. Ủa lần sau? Ủa vậy hả? Má kìa. Hả? Xong rồi.
Waste your time in class. So set the text color to red for the element with ID. So for ID varies. Yeah, very easy. Huh? No, para 1. Oops. Okay. The text color, we mean text color is color, right? Background, we do black background color. And then glasses. And next, it's simple too. Just come up here. You will. What do you mean? Oh, yes, come in, please. Just pay attention. I want to show you. So instead of ID, now we have progress. Progress is a sign for ID, and then we have progress. Confused with the ID. And submit the answer. Submit the answer. Yeah. Teamwork. Okay, set the text color to red for all P and H1 element group selected to minimize code. Volunteer? You monitor, right? Okay, come up here. Bravo. Very good. Okay, now we add an external style sheet with a URL my style CSS. So it means in case here our document and we want to use this my style CSS file. So what should we put in here? Okay, it's harder, right? Which style? Link, yes. Okay. The guy in white and glasses. Link, round relation, size sheet, and express. Yes. All right, and we have the next exercise. Set your page background color to red, okay? Background, we have background color, rest of the keyword. Background color, red, for the page, just the page. Oh, you know that? Sporty guy. Style. This happened in the slide, right? The slide I go with you already, so we should review things. Check it out, submit this. Yes. And the next one, we have lots of exercise. We have the inline style. Okay. Background color to rest by using an inline style. So what's missing here? Okay. Style, right? Style because the attributes of the elements. Okay, it's very simple, right? Okay, you need to know first. I will type it for you. Right. It's the missing part to make the CSS code correct. You are the one that champion. Okay. The green song. We are the champions. So kind of that. You know that song? The rock. Yeah. At that time, because the song is very famous, and I was a fan of Queen. What the style of the band is rare, right? The band looks rare and dirty. Kind of dirty with long hair and very the body posing. But in time on go and crazy. The music is fine. Okay. No. So we do this bracket right and this. Okay. You see they have a 138 exercises. Have time to make it because we review everything. Here. Set the background colors of each one element to light blue. Okay, light blue here. So we supposed to put background color. Yeah, remember background color go together, right? Hmm? Should be. Okay, we set the background of the page in image, in not the column, but image. Something new, right? The body, of course, the same background. Okay, we have here background image property. And but if you are in the body, no. Yes, it's in the body. So it's in the body, right? From here, we have background image. We have URL and the path of URL of the image. So we can have the absolute or we can have relative, right? It's up to you. You have to take the image from somewhere. Okay, you have the absolute URL. If you can download and put it on your website, we can have the relative. Okay. We know about background image here. That's a side background image, and we have the URL inside. We put the relative, right? Okay. Everybody, remember if you want to have the background from the image, not the color, we have the background image attribute. For this case, they define for the body. So this image will be the background for the whole web page, the whole document. And we have this declaration and this value in the path to the image paper gift. Okay, we have this, but and we made the background image repeat only vertically. What does it mean vertically? Okay, if this background color is small, right, is a big one that can cover all the page. But if it's small, it will repeat vertically. Vertically is mean, yeah, horizontal this way. Chịu nghe. Đường chân trời là horizontal, là lên cao đúng chân trời. Vertical là đường ngang, theo trục x đó. Ok, as hiểu không? We can have what is inside. You have background property, and we have, for example, here they said about. Okay, background repeats, and it will repeat vertically is what? Vertical, horizontal. Oh yes, I'm wrong. Horizontal is breathe. Vertical. Okay, let's see. Horizontal, vertical. Yes, horizontal here and vertical. The vertical is this way. Đúng rồi, đường chân trời là như thế này chứ không phải như thế này. Đường chân trời là nhìn phía trước đúng không? Horizontal. I don't remember horizontal đường chân trời. Horizontal and vertical. Vertical is so it's a Y. It's not S. So from here, go to background, repeat. I'm lazy. Repeat one. We know more about background repeat, huh? Background image, background repeat. And you have time, you just continue. You learn a lot. At the same time, we go looking for the attribute, the other references. Here, different, right? Background image already should be shown once, so it's not repeat, right? And the alignment in top right corner. Yeah, further, you go through this. CSS exercise. Okay. I will put the links on the LMS at the reference side. So far, we are here. Color and background, okay, we already go through some and tag and form. Now it's time for break, right? You want a break? You want a break? Okay? So, okay, that's time for break and we'll come back at 3:30. 3:30, yeah. Okay? I think it's enough for you to stay here, just stand there and go around. It's not good for sitting long hours or nothing. So I just turn it off. Stop.